Alright, where are you, sir? Horatio, if that is your real name. This is the wrong house. I have made a terrible misjudgment. I apologize for that, random people. There he is. Why are we dealing with this guy?
What?
You're the Lightbringer. Everyone has heard of you around here lately. I assume you're here to court my daughter. I'd be honored to welcome you into the family. Why don't you head on upstairs and meet Alana? I think you two will really hit it off. I guess I could talk to her. Take it slow with her. She could be a little ornery with new people. This is the most bizarre... What? Why am I doing this anyway? Like, oh, whoa, that screen does not really center on you, does it? Can I read? Nope, that's how it centers itself. When you zoom in for top quality visuals, it does not... Can't really make sense of it very well. Alright. There she is, Ilana. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Quests!
Where did you come from?
Oh, great, another suitor. I've told my father countless times that my heart is already taken. I'm sorry, but I won't marry you. Why would your father try to marry you off to strangers if you're already in love with someone? Because he doesn't actually care about my feelings. He only cares about looking proper to the other nobles. If I'm in love and with a wonderful farmer, and my father doesn't approve of him just because he isn't nobility. What happened to your farmer? My father sent my love on a mission to earn his favor, but I know my father would never even give him a chance. My poor sweet was sent on a fool's errand, and I know he will never quit until he proves to my father that he is worthy. You must find him and tell him to stop. He'll never succeed. I'll find him. Can you tell me more on this errand he sent on? Oh, thank you. Looking for all the wrong places, part 1. Okay. For years, my father has been after a legendary sword in his lifelong quest to gain more power. I'm convinced he's just imagined this whole fable about the sword, but now he sent the love of my life to find the stupid thing. My father sent him all the way to Darkwood. Darkwood? I know it well. I'll find him for you, I promise. Thank you so much, but please hurry. Every second with him away is a second of me worrying for his well-being. He's in over his head. Well, Darkwood shouldn't be too bad. All things considered, it's a low-level zone, unless there's a big surprise, or it's in some kind of super dangerous cave. Is he right here? Is he right next to the warping point? That's convenient. Hello, wood. I'll pick you up, since you just magically stack in there anyway. There we go. Hello. There's elf hunters. Some corpse. I'm just gonna steal your food, thank you.
What are you supposed to be?
It's an elf hunter. Hello, traveler. What brings you to Darkwood today? I'm curious what you do here. There's little foot traffic around these parts, which means local wildlife is plentiful and free for the taking. We're simply harvesting nature's bounty, just as the dwarves harvest their mines for Ember.
Speak quickly, I'm busy.
I'm looking for a man who may have come here seeking a legendary sword. Perhaps you've seen him. There was a young human that came around fitting that description, but that was quite some time ago now. Can you tell me more about this young man? Well, I might be inclined to, but I don't like giving things up for free. Okay, sure. What about a favor to a fellow bowman? You do look to be skilled with a bow, and I'd prefer not to have to worry about getting an arrow in the back on my next hunt. What do you want to know? Wow, geez. I just wanted to be like, hey, let's relate to each other and, you know, help each other. And he's like, I'd like to not get murdered by you later. I'm like, oh, okay. Sure. Tell me about the young traveler you saw. He was pretty beat up. A couple of thieves had attacked him in the forest. We let him rest with us in exchange for helping us clean pelts. Nice fellow, but foolish. He was looking for some mythical Lightbringer weapon. The legendary sword you mentioned, I suppose. He spent most of his time searching the ruins. Did he find anything? Nope, part 2. He made some sort of discovery one day and immediately packed up and left for the Shepard Plains. You could try seeking out Olda Kian. He is a friendly shepherd who might be able to help you find the human there. Thank you. You've been a great help. Be safe and try to scare all the deer away. Alright, so at the moment I don't know what the level differences are between these places, because I don't know how to check the level range of a location without going to it. Like right here, like I can tell right now I'm in level 1 through 6 zone, but I don't know how to tell what level these places are. But I might as well check out the Shepard Plains. It's nearby. I think there's a path to it near here. Yeah, straight down. And they've taunted me now by suggesting that there's a magical Lightbringer sword there. I won't be able to use it myself because I'm a bow user and I'm the Lightbringer, so that's kind of a bummer. But I could probably give it to Corrin. If other people were seeking it out, I would hope that it'd be usable by normal people and not just by my Lightbringer character, because otherwise it would certainly be a bummer to go through all this work to get a weapon that I literally can't use myself. But if I can shove it on somebody else, that'd be fine. Be a hell of a fool's errand for them if they were doing all this for a weapon they weren't even able to wield. But I guess this guy that's marrying his daughter off probably isn't much of a fighter anyway, is he? He's probably just all about being tough. I'm not tough, he's probably just all about like names and feeling like he's important and things like that. Alright, so there's a shrine here, there's the sword situation here, and some other quest we'll find along the way.
Whoa, where did you come from?
Hello, fellow travelers. A good day to you. Well met, who are you? I'm One-Eyed Sam, and these are my friends. We demand a toll for using these roads. Let's see. Why are you called One-Eyed? You seem to have two perfectly functioning orbs. You, sir, are incorrect. You see, one of these eyes is a very convincing prosthetic. That's right. Michaelis the Mystic, may he rest in peace, forged this beautiful orb with the power of green ember and a marble. Michaelis was a man of his word. He kept yelling, "I'm sorry I burned your eye out, I'll make you a new one," over and over again as he ran from where we did battle. We took him up on his offer before killing him. Thank you for explaining in such detail. You sure are polite for a group of brigands. Polite brigands? Now I've seen everything. Polite or not, this forest will be better off without your kind. Prepare for battle. So you choose to pay the toll in blood, so be it. I mean, I'm not gonna go around. If they're gonna hang out like this, I'm just gonna obliterate them. They're probably not even high level. Yeah, they're not. One-Eyed Sam is dead now. How's that working out for you, One-Eyed Sam? Are you very dead now? Yes, you are. And now this last one's on fire. Yay! Well, that was fun.
I never thought monkhood would be this bloody.
Thank you for your crappy money. Hey, One-Eyed Sam. I'll take those. I never thought Merc would be this bloody. Oh, Monkhood, he said, not Mirkwood. Mirkwood's a completely different fantasy world. A little bit of fishing for some reason. I can't help it. They just sprinkle the map with resources, and even if I don't have a plan for them, I just constantly grab them. At least I don't have to pay for that by constantly having to empty my inventory, because thankfully these things just keep stacking. So welcome to the Shepard Plains. We read a sad story about them not too long ago. Level 14 through 17. So same level range as... Oh, I'm about to hit level 17, by the way. We're going to be able to use some of that high-level gear we found. So this place is the same level range as the West Bank we explored. So right there is the beloved character, or our next clue about it. This place seems nice. Oh, look at these giant ruins. What's this? Mithril vein. I'm surprised this game doesn't require you to get a bunch of different pickaxes to mine the different resources. I'm not exactly going to say that I love the mechanic, but it's just a thing that shows up sometimes. So I just get to a point where I expected that. Are you a giant? Is that what giants look like? You kind of look like you have hooves. Is he a sheep man? Old Kian.
Yes, Bringer. Let me help.
Yes, in fact, he is. He is a sheep man. Okay. These are the Shepard Plains then, and my people used to come here? Yes. Bringers would roam our forest. You are a bringer then, yes? This is beyond my understanding. I don't like it. This is not natural. What forest are you talking? What do you and your people do here? We watch over the land. The creatures who dwell here. We watch over them also. Have we done something wrong? Have I? You said there was once a forest. What happened to it? You do not know. The forest was turned to ash in a great fire. While we were away aiding the three races in the War of Giants. We do not understand how it happened. Is that why you've come? What do you and your people do here? Oh, sorry. Excuse me, I must go. As you wish. Let's go back to the
Yes,
actual
Bringer.
conversation.
Let me help.
So he's freaking out about the fact that a bringer's here because we're supposed to be extinct, and he thinks something horrible has happened, and that he's in sort of trouble, like he's offended the forces of nature. I wonder if you've seen a human come by here recently. He would have been seeking a legendary sword. No human, but bringer. Better ask this to Ureg, as he wanders farther over the plains than I do. Any humans, any visitor at all to the plains, Ureg would know. He will be found tending this herd. Farther on. Well, this is a change of pace. We're in the Shepherd's Plains that are full of sheep and sheep men. Not the mix you expect. Do I have the fast travel, by the way? Not yet. I'll have to make sure I visit whatever location gives me that before I leave. There's Ureg.
We trust that you will respect the land and its creatures as you walk among them.
Did they give the shepherds Scottish accents? Is that what they did? I can't quite tell. They don't talk enough for me to pick out their accents. The appearance of a bringer after so long. This is disturbing. To the animals. What do you need of me? I'm attempting to find a man hunting a legendary sword. Have you had any strangers pass by recently? Well, we did, yes. A man, a human, came by. He was, as you said, searching for an ancient artifact of your people, the Bringers. Can you tell me more about him? There was not much to say. Weirdings were attacking our creatures here, but we are not warriors. We were losing many of our animals to the strange ones. The traveler offered to help us repel the attacks. What happened then? With the traveler's help, we were able to drive the weirdings off. They have not returned. The traveler then asked to study the runes on the exterior of the sanctuary, and that was the last I saw of him. The guards of sanctuary may be able to help you further, but that is all I know. Can we be done here? Yes. Thank you for your help. Peace be with you. As you wish. Alright, a lot of hearsay going on, but we can track this guy down. Now he's way down there. This will be sort of along the way, so I might as well pick up this other quest nearby. Hello. So do they have underground houses? Oh yeah. They're like hobbit holes. Kind of, not really. They're not nearly as subterranean as hobbit houses are. And they're not built into the hill, they're just slightly sunken into the earth. Probably to make it cooler. Grab that real quick. There we go. Alright, Gopala.
Enjoy the plains,
Oh.
stranger.
What will I do? Good day. Oh my, you frighten me. We don't receive many visitors in the plains. I am called Gopala. My apologies. What seems to be troubling you? As a guardian for these sheep, I must protect them. But lately, a horrifying beast has been spiriting them away at night. I have to keep my flock in my home for their safety. Could you destroy the beast for me? We could wait until night. Then I could let out my flock to lure the beast. For now, Gopala, I will put an end to this monster for you. Let us wait here until night. Then you can release your flock as bait. I wish you did not have to spill its blood, but my flock must be protected. Make yourself at home. When night falls, my flock will be outside. Simply wait near them, and I'm sure the beast will come.
It is night. The beast is sure to be out there.
Yep, that's exactly what accent they give them. Alright, well, that's one way to differentiate these groups is by giving them different accents. So there's a beast over here. Yep, pretty localized quest. I'm glad I picked it up along the way. Otherwise I'd have to run all the way back here. Greater Intellect Ring of Depost. Hello. Increased parry chance, but it's also an intellect item. Also 1,000 gold of diamond. There he is. It's the beast. Oh no, it's killing the sheep. Fight us. There we go. Oh, people are getting stunned a little bit. Alright, Berserk. Just setting up a few attacks here. Going for some fine flaws. Yeah, the beast won't last too long, unless it's got a surprise up its sleeve. Cora, stop getting stunned. Okay, Cora, get out of that. Oops. Cora. There we go. Just getting out of this AoE range because they clearly keep stunning us. That's becoming a problem. Oh, he's down. Wasn't really...
That fight would have made Sienna's job.
That was maybe not worth the effort at that point. So the beast was a werewolf. The giant wolf man... Oh, wait. Is it a werewolf? It looks like it's just a man. It looks like it's just a large man wearing a wolf mask. Because he's got a wolf hood on, but he's just a huge dude with a loincloth. What a weird sight. Like, I was all ready to call him a werewolf until I saw that it was just a normal mask. A normal face under the wolf mask. That's weird. Whoa!
To see a bringer grace our lands after so long.
It's a lot of experience. I heard you defeat the wild beast. My thanks, Lightbringer. Many thanks, Lightbringer. Truly, all life is precious, but you've done what needed to be done for the greater good. Here, take this shepherd's staff as a reward. You are an honorary shepherd of the plains from now on. Yay! Also, 2 people leveled up, because we got a lot of decent chunk of experience from that. Alright. A little more dexterity and vitality, I think. Strength and vitality. Good. And you should actually be ready to get something new here. Let's see. Ooh. Sand Silk Staff inscribed. Is that new? Requires level 17, but yeah, 100 bonus damage. That's a big deal. Okay. Let's get back to the melee weapons real quick. Yep, here's the one with 36 bonus damage. Gets head bash instead of desperate strike. It's a stun. But most noteworthy is certainly the bonus damage. Yep, average damage is over 300 now. We also have a bow. 80 bonus average damage. Going from fine flaw to poison arrow. That's fine. The damage is obviously worth it if it's going to be that hilariously huge of a bonus. And this really reinforces what I keep saying. Why I keep saying, like, yeah, why would I craft in this game? Because some people get bothered by me not crafting, and... Wow! The next, like, going from crude item to crude item, that's only, like, an hour or 2 later in the game. Like, I got that bow not too long ago. This one was already 80 stronger than that. So, like, even if it's the low-quality item of that tier, you upgrade so quickly that it doesn't seem worth it to constantly try to figure out how to trade off your items and actually get your upgrades along the way. So it seems that now that it's nighttime where there's wargs everywhere... I don't remember there being threats waiting around. Maybe I'll wait until morning. Let's check real quick. Nope, the wargs are still there. Never mind. I thought they might be timing based because I hadn't seen them yet until then. So here's the shrine that we're primarily here for.
Now, we welcome a bringer of light to the plains for the first time in many centuries.
You know who I am. For most races, many generations have passed, but we shepherds live far longer than the others. For us, the bringers are not so distant a memory. A profoundly long one, apparently. Do you know why I'm here? My hope is that you are here to cure the creatures of Sanctuary. Instinct tells me that you are not. I am here to restore an ancient Lightbringer shrine. Ah, the shrine that resides within Sanctuary. Sanctuary? You do not remember. Your people constructed it in the Second Age, thousands of years ago. It was to be a place of refuge for Domos's rarest creatures. The bringers themselves placed the shepherds in charge of Sanctuary, but we no longer tend it. Why? 2 exquisite unicorns were added to Sanctuary early in the Fourth Age. Over the next few years, a blight took hold there. The animals near the unicorn paddocks became feral, attacking anyone who came near. The corruption slowly spread to all the creatures of Sanctuary. Where'd the unicorns come from? These plains were once entirely forested, and the unicorns lived within it. We put them in Sanctuary to protect them from the curious and those whom the animals' welfare was not their motive. Somehow, we failed them. This used to be a forest. What happened to it? The shepherds were all away fighting along the side of the 3 races in the War of the Giants when a fire began there. We have never learned its source, but most believe it to be a deliberate act. The forest was entirely consumed, and we do not think of it. We do not like to think of it. The loss of life was incalculable. Yeah, that was the big deal. We read in a historical document not too long ago about this great war that was such a big deal between the three races, and the Shepards fought. They supposedly they fought furiously, and they maybe even won the war, and they go home to their entire home being destroyed. It's like, oh well, screw us, right? I didn't realize the Shepards were goat people. I thought they were just people who were shepherds, but no, they're an entire race of people that is completely different from everyone else. I don't think that was quite clear at the time that I read it. And you're certain that these two unicorns were the source of the corruption? There are many theories. Some say that when unicorns are captive, they radiate an evil aura as defense. Some say they are not unicorns at all, but facsimiles tainted by someone for unknown reason. Many guesses, no answers. Do the unicorns and other corrupted creatures still live in the sanctuary? Unicorns are long-lived, but in their corrupted state we have no way to know their condition now, or that of any creature in the sanctuary. Sanctuary, it has fallen to ruin under our watch. I will leave for Sanctuary immediately. Where can I find it? Patience. The escape of even one infected animal might end the lives of all creatures of the plains. They are my responsibility. Asking me to vouchsafe that responsibility to you requires more deliberation. My only need is to restore the shrine. I give you my word, I will not allow any infected animal to escape Sanctuary. As I would hope, but again, patience. Now, a consideration. If anyone could cure the animals inside Sanctuary, it might be a bringer of light. If you could both restore the shrine and heal the creatures, then the risk might be merited. Is that even possible? Huh. I had hoped you would somehow know the answer, by dint of your lineage. Let me think. There's a shepherd at Glen Lake who claimed to know a cure. It was not workable for us, but perhaps it would be for you. Speak with him. There is a skiff to the west which would help you reach him. When you return, we will confer again. I will speak with him immediately. Or I'll talk to the other guy. I don't know. One of those. All life is beautiful, whether we understand it or not. I sense you already see this more clearly than others. And I'm going to go loot this chest next to you now. Don't mind me. Oops. Money! Yay! So where exactly is this? Way up here. Oh, is that Sanctuary? That little island? Or is that... No, that's the Hermit, and that's the skiff. Where is Sanctuary? Maybe down below us? It could be down here, maybe. Hard to say for sure. Either way, the closest thing right now is to get back to the beloved one. So might as well go to that next. For a brief second there, I thought we were going to be already done. And I was going to be like, wow, this is a short zone. Shootar.
May your presence be a harbinger of good things.
Did you need something? Have any outsiders been here lately, specifically one seeking a legendary sword? Inexplicably, a traveler was given permission to get close to Sanctuary recently. He didn't say anything about a legendary sword, but he examined markings on the walls and left, as you should. Do you know where he was headed? I only heard Pinnacle. That is a great help, thank you. Leave me. So friendly. Alright, so he is actually in Pinnacle now. Tempted just to hop down there and continue this quest. Yeah. Let's just do that now. Because this is I'm now wrapped up in like the zone quest, but this is actually still a side thing that involves wandering around. Although I'm starting to wonder if this ongoing quest is going to tell me to go to every single zone of this particular difficulty tier. Well, he's nice and nearby. There he is. Or the next person on the lane. Oh. These are the people we saw earlier.
Excuse me.
Hello. Welcome to Pinnacle. Can I help you with anything? Have either of you seen anyone new come into town? Someone with a quest on a legendary sword? Oh yes, a lovely traveler has been staying in the city. He helped me find my house key when I lost it. I don't know if he was on any particular quest, though. Do you know where he is? Yes, I do. He helped me make a lovely stew. The man sure has a way with vegetables. Anyways, after the stew was finished, he said that he had some business with a blacksmith. I bet if you talk to Edriel, the blacksmith, he can tell you where the traveler is. Maybe they're making their own legendary sword. That's great. Thank you for the information. I'm happy to help. Thank you for the incredibly unreliable and shaky information. It's alarming. I say that because they can't confirm that he's actually somebody on a quest for a sword, which just means that they know that a traveler's in town. There's more than one traveler in the world. That doesn't exactly help us necessarily, but it's something. And because it's a quest chain, I'm sure it will help us, and it is exactly what we're looking for. Just slightly alarming to me to have it be a little up in the air. Where is it? Oh, down here. My bad. Saw this big, obvious, open ramp stuff. I lost track of the less obvious path down here. There's Adriel.
What can I do for you?
Can I help you? Let's check what he has for sale real quick. Just to deal with some of this stuff. Wow, I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, don't I? Alright, so you're garbage now. You're garbage. Few spellcasting items. She can't use the high level one yet, unfortunately. But she will be soon, so I might as well sell off the other spellcasting items, because I'm not going to be using them regardless after I get a little bit more experience. These are my old vestments. She already has the same thing, but with second wind. Riposte seems like a low priority, because it's a parry chance. Try not to get hit with her. There's a dexterity ring, which is weaker than my current one. And there's a one-handed weapon that I probably just replaced. Yep. Alright. That cleans up my inventory a little bit. How does this stuff look? Level 13 equipment. A few other things. Oh, so this is where I can go for recipes if I want them. Back to the main objective, though. Now that my inventory is a bit freed. Have you seen a traveler on a quest for legendary sword? Yes, I've been busy lately, and he's been making deliveries for me. He came to me and volunteered, said that meeting people might help him find the old sword. I gave him some of the armor, and one of my finest blades for all the help he's been around here. Do you know where he is now? He hasn't come to pick up today's deliveries yet. I'm not the first it's not the first time he's been late for work, but I can't complain about free labor. I think his last delivery yesterday was a hatchet repair to a woodsman. His house is the last one before the Bastille. Can't miss it. Sorry, I can't help you more. That kid's all over town. You've helped enough as it is, thank you. Okay, I've got to get back to work. So we're basically able to track this guy so consistently because he's almost obsessively helping people all the time. You know what? You're an apothecary. I should just stock up on you guys, right? There's health potions. That might be a bit much for those ones. Let's probably avoid that. I should buy all the crappy ones, though. Those are cheap enough. There we go. I just casually spent a huge amount of money that I've stored up over time, but clearly healing potions were being consumed earlier, and it may benefit us to have more. Seriously, I really wish I could drag out this freaking hot bar to have more than 3 items on it. I'm not crazy, right? That's dumb, right? The hot bar on the screen only has room for 3. Like, it's already weird we only have room for 3 skills, but that's because there's only 3 slots per character that have skills anyway. But the items don't work that way. You have like a horrifying quantity of items in this game, and I'd be more inclined to use them more often if I could actually map them down here, but I can only put 3 down, so naturally I put 1 energy, 1 health on my bedroll, because those are by far my most used items. It just comes naturally to put those things down there. But there should be so much more. I should be able to put multiple tiers of each item, like multiple types of healing potions, and I should be able to put down like some stat bonus ones without having to reopen the inventory every single time. That's just generally expected in this genre. Oh, there's a chest in here. I could steal from it if I want to and be a monster. Let's not mess with people's stuff. Where are you mapping to? No, damn it. Oh, these boxes. I can't go past these boxes. Weird. Where is he exactly? He wasn't in here, right? No. Try to... Oh, this door down here. Okay. Yeah, the boxes were driving me crazy because they wouldn't let me go the right way. There's the woodsman.
That's some getup.
You look like you need something. I do. Has a traveler come by here recently looking for a legendary sword? If you mean the one that's been working for the blacksmith, that kind man was just here yesterday. Do you know where he is now? Well, we're on part 3 now, and core leveled up. Yay! This is actually a good experience boost and you don't have to fight along the way for the most part, which means it helps you prep for future fights and other quests. Well, I twisted my ankle the other day and wasn't able to go out to do my work. I told this to the traveler, and he offered to go in my stead. What amazing kindness in that man. You should be able to find him in the forest just outside the city. You've been a great help, thank you. Be sure to enjoy the forest air when you can. So, core leveled up, that's good news. Maybe put one more point to vitality occasionally. But let's definitely get that new weapon on. Let's look at her average damage, 385, 485. Jeez. Seriously, what is up with the progress of some of these upgrades sometimes? I just increased... She got a new weapon when we were just down here in this necromancer... Not the necromancer, but we were getting the white ember in the place where people were making undead army. And now I instantly have a better weapon again. Also, this final... I find it weird that I'm just now starting this final trio of quest locations. The Cliffs of Giants, Shepard Plains, and the Ember Mines. Their enemy levels are 12 to 17. I'm now level 17 and a half, and I'm just starting these quests. That's an interesting experience ramp. Seems to me the game does not expect you to actually do its side quests, more or less. Oh well. It'll just be all the more alarming when something like that necromancer comes by and completely upsets the difficulty scaling. Alright. Oh, he's under attack.
You'd run.
Well, maybe I finally caught him. Was Horus his name? I forget. Did we meet Horus before? Wait, isn't the dad named Horus? Well, that sure looks like a magical sword. I'll say that much. This poor farmer is just constantly helping people because he doesn't know how to stop helping people. Like, he just keeps casually accepting everyone's help because it's all he knows how to do. See, Horus is persisting, but maybe I should heal him just in case. Poison arrow. There we go. Alright, we'll be fine. We will be just fine. Is that you, Horus?
You're still alive.
Are you having a laugh in that thing?
So that must be the guy, huh? Gosh, thanks for the help. Those goblins just ambushed me out of nowhere. I think I owe you a favor now, don't I? Oh no, but that's what he's doing. That's his trap. He's all on this quest for his magical sword, but he can't stop just constantly helping everyone he sees because he wants to. I get the feeling that he was isolated as a farmer in his small, sort of secluded location working as a farmer, but then being sent on this quest has exposed him to so many people, and he sees all their plights and he wants to fix all of them. Actually, I think you are the person I'm looking for. Well, here I am. What can I do for you? Ilana sent me to find you. You're not an easy man to track down. Ilana still thinks of me. Thank the gods, I was so worried she would have forgotten about me after all this time. Sadly, I still can't go back to Ilana without fulfilling her father's quest. I'm so close to finding that sword, but Pinnacle's such a large old city that it's nearly impossible to figure out the next step. It was hidden well. Look at all the things you've accomplished in your journey. Ilana's father would be proud to have a man like you as his son-in-law. That is very kind to say. Very kind of you to say. Maybe you're right. Maybe there is a chance. I may not have found the sword, but I found my potential. Perhaps now Mr. Eagleton will see how much I've grown and finally see that I'm good enough for his daughter. That's the spirit. Go to the City of Light. I will do it. Part 5 already. Jeez. Alright. I'll head for the City of Light immediately. Thank you, friend. You've helped me find the confidence I needed for this. Can I ask a favor of you? Can you be there when I face Mr. Eagleton? I will be there, sure. Thanks again, friend. See you at the Eagleton House, the City of Light. It's the reason why we need to be there is because he's probably going to reject him still because he's a completely unreasonable garbage man, terrible monster dude. And, maybe you can convince him somehow, but I get the feeling that you're probably going to have to, there we go. I get the feeling that instead of being able to convince him, you're probably going to have to still go for this quest anyway. 200 Great Axe, Leather Helm, with Healing Burst. Heals you and nearby allies. Not a terrible idea. Might be more useful than Berserk to an extent, because we've had trouble before. Yeah, maybe I will go for that, actually. There's at least one more corpse down here, too. Dispel. Nope, not that one. Take your gold, though. Alright. Progress has been made at the very least.